Okay, so if you're buying anything online, you really need to be aware that you're not meeting the seller face to face potentially. But with vehicles, really, you really should be going and having a look at them. You should see them face to face. What we got here is an eBay account that had been hacked. Now you can see up here that we've got really good positive feedback here. But the problem is somebody else is now controlling this account. So if we have a look in the listing, what you may have done is, I can't click on these because these have all actually been taken down. But if you were looking at, say, this BMW K1600 GT, you may well have gone to that through eBay and not seen anything else. Now, when you look at it, you might think this looks legitimate, but there are a few clues. Now, the first one while we've got this open is have a look at the seller's other items, and you'll see so many other vehicles all starting at £1. Now, some of them had been bid up on. So there's an AC Cobra replica here for £6.50. I'd love one of those. But we've got this Vela set for £1. Have a look at everything. One of the obvious things here is they're all in different locations. So you've got to ask yourself, how come this seller lives in so many different places, or their property is so big? These are all different. So if we look down here, you can see there are so many vehicles here. And this is what's happening. A fraudster will take control of an account and then list a huge amount, sometimes thousands of items, and have those all on there, hoping to snag somebody. If we keep going through, we've got a monster. 23 people have bid that up to £2,400. Unfortunately, that's been taken down, so nobody will be losing their money there. But having said that, they could, and we'll show you why in a minute. I hope they haven't. Here we see one, £56,100. That's where people from the eBay Vehicle Scam Alerts Facebook page have often bid it right up to make sure that nobody lose money, but still somebody might try and contact a person outside of eBay. Now here, this Swedish retro armchair, this is likely the original seller's genuine listings, and this is where things look odd. We see all these vehicles in all different locations, and they just don't fit with what this seller typically sells. So there are so many on here now. Fortunately, like I say, they have been taken down. If we have a look here at this Multistrada, if we click on that, good, that's been taken down by eBay. So if we get rid of that, I screenshotted them last night, so we'll see some on here. These are all from that same seller. There was an S1000R Sport, an R1200 GS, so many bikes here. But if we have a look at them, these are all at £1. But what you wanted to do was look at the description. Now here we can see all the descriptions were the same: perfect condition, visual and technical, HPR clear, HPR clear. For complete description of the item, please contact. Now here it would give a separate email address encouraging you to make contact with this person outside of eBay. Now this is your big flag. Everything you do, all communication should be through eBay, and that's so it can be tracked and you can make sure you have a record of it. The problem is, while that listing has been taken down, some people may still have been snagged by this fraudster, and they could still be in contact with whoever this person is. And typically from here they're going to say, look, I can have it delivered to you, I can do this, or it's not available to see, or it's very, very unlikely they have access to any of these vehicles. They're simply trying to get money, whether it's a deposit, could be a deposit, say, okay, look, I'll take the deposit, I'll take it down off of eBay, give us a deposit and we'll get going from there. Obviously you never see your money again. The listings won't all be the same with scams, although within this fraudster, this person had with all these listings where they'd taken over an account, they were using the same description all of them. That's why it's so important, if you're looking at buying something, look at what else the seller is selling and see what their descriptions are there. If you're buying any vehicle, you want to be looking for good clues that person's actually owned it, real in-depth explanation of what that vehicle is like, what any issues they've had with it, everything they can tell you about it. Because without that, they probably didn't own it. And that's the thing, these people are going on there and putting loads and loads of listings on as quickly as possible. So don't get caught out. The problem is this might be off eBay, but that email address is very well in somebody's contacts and they're probably talking to this person right now. So please don't get snagged. Keep a lookout. Keep looking out for other listings. And they may well be bidded up. There's a lot of caravans going on. This is all the same seller. We've got a caravan, a scooter, cars. So please be aware. And if you do find something and you're sure it is, definitely have a look at the eBay Vehicle Scam Alerts Facebook page, but also report it yourself. The more people report these things, the quicker they'll get taken down and the less chance there is of getting somebody caught out. You can scroll to the bottom of a listing and go report this item, and in there you'll find the option here to the reporting categories: copyright and trademark, listing practices, prohibited and restricted items. You want listing practices. From there, pull up fraudulent listing activities, and from there You'll need a detailed reason. It's simply you suspect that a listing is fraudulent. It's that quick. It's just pull down those checkboxes, submit report, and it does work. eBay is taking it down. We've spoken to eBay. We're hoping to get some feedback from them of hopefully they can, surely if they see these listings coming up and multiple hits that are vehicles listing at £1, or multiple listings with these kind of descriptions, hopefully they could flag this stuff up themselves. But for now, report them yourself, and please don't get caught out by this.